This is the Ducks and Avalanche. It is Fun 101 Productions versus You Bet. Fun 101, 7th placed Anaheim Ducks. And You Bet, 2nd place, Colorado Avalanche. So, yeah. I made it continuous over the time this time. Good me. I deserve, like, another sip of Mountain Dew before I start this. Yeah. Yeah, all right. That's great. But all right. Just adjust the camera here and then we can get this game going. All right. All right. This is Fun 101 Productions Anaheim Ducks versus the Colorado Avalanche from You Bet. So the Torrance 12, I know you like the Ducks, so you should be watching your favorite team here even though you didn't put them in the playoffs. Let's go. If you were watching the last game, the Calgary Flames defeated the St. Louis Blues in overtime in Game 1 of that series. One overtime. Here we are in Colorado, Denver, Colorado, where the Avalanche host the Ducks here in Game 1 of their Western Conference first-round series. Starting goaltenders, John Gibson, 57, 37, and 12, 2.21 goals against average, .921 save percentage, and 12 shutouts in his career in the regular season. And for the Avs, Semyon Varlamov, 142, 134, 21, 2.64 goals against average, .915 save percentage, and 21 shutouts in his career. Duchesne and Getzlaf for the face-off. Face-off won by the Ducks. Here's Corey Perry. Corey Perry gets it poked away from him, but now he gets it back. Here's Corey Perry. He got hooked up, and we got an early power play here for the Ducks. Wow. 26 seconds in, we have a power play for the Anaheim Ducks. Gabriel Landeskog for hooking at 26 seconds into the first period. Here is McKinnon and Getzlaf for the faceoff. Won by McKinnon. And now the Ducks control still. There's a shot in front and it goes wide. Johnson flips it out. And now Cam Fowler will have to go chase it. And I just saw a comment. Looks like it's in Japanese. Getzlaf to Vatanen. Vatanen over to Kessler. Kessler comes in, shoots in a save made by Varlamov. And this one goes out of play, and now a 5-on-3 for the Ducks. Uh-oh. It's a big break for Anaheim here. A minute and 10 seconds of 5-on-3 time in Game 1. It's the first period in Game 1 between these two. And Eric Johnson for delay a game at 1:16. And Matt Duchesne is the only forward out there for Colorado. He goes against Vermette for the faceoff to the left of Varlamov, and it's won by the Ducks. Here's Raquel. He gives it to Perry. Back to Raquel. He shoots. He scores. The Ducks strike first in Game 1. It's Rick Raquel. And it's 1-0. A power play goal for the Ducks. Ricard Raquel from Perry and Lindholm. 128 on the power play. It's 1-0 Anaheim. Perfect play. Shot glove side on Semyon Varlamov. And the Ducks are starting things right here in Colorado. The Ducks don't have home ice advantage. The goals for Raquel's first from Perry and Lindholm on the power play. They still have a minute 48 of power play time. Ducks win the faceoff. Here's BX to Perry. Perry coming in. And here's Corey Perry to Lindholm. Lindholm. And this one flipped out by the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche have home ice, but already they're trailing. BX to Raquel. Raquel gives it to Vermette. Here comes Antoine Vermette. In. Left side on Varlamov. He shoots it just up high and wide. Here's Vermette. Off the boards. Looks for a teammate. Here's Raquel. Raquel. Shot there. And now looking forward is all the players. Here's Duchesne. This one picked up by Corey Perry. Corey Perry plays catch. Corey Perry comes in. A shot on Varlamov. He covers up with 6 seconds to go on the 5-on-4 power play. And Perry having some words with somebody. Tonight, the Ducks power play is 1-for-1 with 3 shots. They only have 6 seconds left on this one. McKinnon against Getzlaf for the faceoff. Won by the Ducks. And now here's Vatanen. Even strength now for the Avalanche. That was intense. Here at the Pepsi Center, it is 1-0 Anaheim. Here come the Avalanche. A chance. Fowler gets cross-checked. And no penalty as Gibson will hold on. McKinnon and Getzlaf for the faceoff now. It's won by, looks like the Ducks are going to take control. Here comes Perry. If he hurries and gets free, he'll have a breakaway, but he won't. And now Getzlaf has to stay on side. Getzlaf up to Fowler. Fowler puts it around the boards. Here's Perry. Perry in front for Getzlaf, and Perry didn't see it coming. Corey Perry to Ryan Getzlaf. Now here's Vermette. Vatanen. Not Vermette. And a slash here. Ducks are going to be shorthanded now. So it's penalties. This entire first period so far, we're 5 minutes and 39 seconds into the game, into game 1 of this series, and Rickard Rakell is going to be the 3rd penalty of the night, slashing at 5:39. Power play for the Avalanche, Duchesne and Kessler for the faceoff. Won by the Ducks. Here's Vatanen to Kessler, and he flips it out. The Ducks are 1 for 2 in the power play so far. Here's Andrighetto. And this is the first power play opportunity for Colorado. Colorado, shot there by, looks like, Johnson or something like that. This one comes out, and Barry's going to have to pick it up. Barry. Looks for Duchesne. He gives it to Rantanen. Rantanen. That's going to get confusing. Rantanen and Vatanen. This one picked up by Lindholm to Manson, and Manson flips it down. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Andrighetto. He gives it to Jost. Tyson Jost comes in. And he lost it. Gibson picks it up. Now here's Lindholm. Lindholm. And here is Colorado. The shot, they score! It's 1-1. It's not a power play goal, but it is an even strength goal. And Tyson Jost from Rantanen at 7:40 of the first period. And the Avalanche have tied it up. He beat Gibson. What a shot by Tyson Jost. So Jost is first from Rantanen as Duchesne and Vermette take this face-off. Center. Won by Vermette. Here's Fowler to Vatanen. Vatanen to Vermette to Eves. Eves to Vatanen. Vatanen back to Eves. Back to Vatanen. Vatanen. A shot by Eves and a save by Varlamov. Looks like those two drawed it up. Or drew it up. Drawed it up. Do I know how to speak English at all? This one for Comfort and Vermette. Won by Comfort. And now here's Eric Johnson. Passes it to Colburn. And he dumps it into the Anaheim end. There's in front a shot. Saved by Gibson. Now to the side. Here's Colburn. Colburn gives it to Johnson. Around the boards. Comes to Comfort. Comfort. Gives it to Yakupov. And this one back to Yakupov somehow. Here's Johnson. He rips it. And a save made by Gibson. He found it. Well. Carl Soderberg against Rasmussen for this faceoff. Faceoffs are 7-2 Anaheim. Rasmussen, I guess, will win it. Here's Bowl. As he comes in, he dumps it into the Colorado end from center. Here's Rasmussen. Guess he was going to try to go to Vermette or somebody. Here's Shaw to Holzer. Holzer back to Bowl. Over to Shaw. Back to Holzer. To Bieksa. Bieksa back to Holzer. He's knocked down. Here comes Blake Como. Blake Como, the former Pittsburgh Penguin. Penguins did not get into the playoffs this time. Shaw, Rasmussen, because I said no Penguins. Dumped into the Colorado end here. A huge hit by Bowl on Yakupov. Here's Soderberg to Andrighetto. Andrighetto comes in across the Colorado logo. Here's Soderberg to Como and blocked in front by a few Ducks. Here's Shaw to Holzer to Getzlaf. He gives it up to Raquel. Rickard Raquel back to Getzlaf. Back to Raquel. He shoots in a blocker. Save made by Varlamov. Here's Andrighetto to Wilson to Soderberg. Soderberg, less than 5.5 to go in the first. 1-1 the score. Here's Barry. He gives it to Zadorov. And now here comes Raquel. Here's Corey Perry. And he gives it to Manson. Here's Bieksa back to Manson. Now back to Raquel. Raquel, here's Perry. Poked away. Zadorov gives it to Jost. And Bieksa picks it up. Now Manson, back to Bieksa. Kevin Bieksa gives it to Corey Perry. Perry comes into the Colorado end. He tried to toe drag a little bit, but now poked away. Jost. Now Colburn with 2:40 to go in the first. Colburn shoots in a glove save by Gibson. So earlier in the period, it was a little interesting, but now things have already calmed down between these two. If you were watching the last game, the Calgary Flames have taken a 1-0 series lead on the St. Louis Blues in overtime winner by Sean Monahan, 3-2 the final there, as Kessler and Comfer will take this faceoff to the right of Gibson. Won by the Ducks. Here's Silfverberg. Jakob Silfverberg comes in across center red, and now Silfverberg. Pass to Fowler. Here's Kessler. Silfverberg, a shot and a save by Varlamov. Comfer and Kessler for the face-off. Won by Kessler. Clean. Vatanen. Now Fowler and Cogliano play some catch. It's Fowler. Vatanen. Here's Silfverberg to Cogliano. Cogliano, Vatanen, Fowler. Silfverberg with a shot and a save made by Varlamov. And here comes Yakupov the other way for Colorado. 10 seconds to go. Here is Yakupov in front, a shot and a glove save by Gibson. 2.2 on the clock, and it's still 1-1 in the first. Duchesne and Vermette for the face-off. To the right of Gibson. 2.2 to go. As the Ducks win it and flip it down, that's where the period ends. It is 1-1 after 1 in Game 1 between the Ducks and the Avalanche. A power play goal from the Ducks early in the game after having a 5-on-3 opportunity. And then Colorado tied it with this one right here. 1-1 after 1. First intermission report coming up. Your first intermission report from Colorado. It is 1-1 after 1. Shots are 9-8 Anaheim. Hits are 6-5 Ducks. Time on attack is 306 for Anaheim, 139 for Colorado. Passing percentage 85.7 for Colorado and 81.6 for Anaheim. Penalty minutes are 2 for the Ducks. And Colorado Avalanche are 0 for 1 in 2 minutes of power play time. And penalty minutes are 4 for the Avalanche, as the Ducks are 1 for 2 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds of power play time. Faceoffs are 11-2 after just one period, 13 faceoffs. Breakaways and shorthanded goals are at zeros. And coming up, your second period of action in Game 1 between these two. Try to adjust the camera. Here, stay there, camera. Second period about to start here in Colorado. The Avalanche and Ducks tied at 1 after 1. Here at the Pepsi Center. Matt Duchene and Ryan Getzlaf. Faceoffs are 11-2 Anaheim. Faceoff won by Getzlaf. Here's Vatanen. Vatanen to Getzlaf. Here's Raquel. Back to Getzlaf. And a save by Varlamov. There's the rough stuff starting a little bit here. 31 seconds into the second. Duchene and Getzlaf for the face-off to the left of Varlamov. And I guess Getzlaf's going to get it. But here come the Avalanche. 2-on-2 in front. Gibson with the save. Duchene and Getzlaf. This one to the right of Gibson. Won by, looks like Duchene's going to get credit for it. Here's Barry. He rips it and a save made by Gibson. Now Fowler with the rebound from his own goaltender, and he gives it to Perry. Perry gives it to Raquel. Raquel into the Colorado end. Here's Fowler. In front for Getzlaf. Back to Fowler. To Vatanen. To Fowler. To Vatanen. To Perry. Looking for Getzlaf. Getzlaf gives it back to Vatanen. Getzlaf. And he lost it to Duchene. As Barry gets hit there, and now Duchene gives it to Rantanen. Rantanen comes in. He shoots, and a save made by the pad of Gibson. Battle along the boards. Rantanen with it. Plays keep away. Picked up by Vatanen. And now here's Jakob Silfverberg across center red. And in they come. Into the Colorado end. A chance there, looking for a shot, but he won't get it. And offside is called here against Colorado. Rantanen's had a pretty good shift there. Soderberg and Kessler for the faceoff in neutral ice. Won by Kessler cleanly. Manson to Kessler to Silfverberg. Silfverberg. He looks like he wanted a drop pass, but here's Andrighetto. Andrighetto looks for Soderberg. Soderberg. He gives it to Como. Como looks for Soderberg, but the Ducks come the other way. Here's Cogliano. Cogliano. He lost it. He gets it back. And he gave it right to Johnson. And now here come the Avalanche the other way. It's Como. Como in front, and he couldn't get it. Gibson holds on. Faceoff should be to his right. I swear, if it's to his left, if I got that wrong. Comfort and Vermette for the faceoff. It is to his right. Good. I got it right. Vermette wins it. Here's Viexa to Richie. He flips it into the Colorado end. And looks like Warsofsky. Comfort to Coburn. Warsofsky used to be a Penguin. Here's Yakupov, a shot save made. Rebound in front. No. Coburn to Comfort. Here's Yakupov, and now a shot goes wide. Coburn. In front for Yakupov. Or is that Yakupov? Yeah, it is. Here comes Patrick Eves. 10.5 to go, second period. Eves shoots, save, rebound, in front. Can anybody get it? Varlamov has it with 10:11 to go in the second period. Looking on the camera, it makes the Colorado jerseys look kind of pink. They're like brownish purple. Like a purple with a brown tint. More purple, though. Faceoffs are 16-2. Anaheim. McKinnon and Rasmussen for the faceoff. Won by Rasmussen. Here's Holzner to Bieksa. He lost it to the Avalanche. Here's Wilson. Wilson Comes in the Anaheim end. He looks for a pass, a shot, save made by Gibson, and here's Holzer. He gives it to Bull. Bull dumps it in. Surprised he didn't break a stick there. It sounded like he was going to break a stick. Here's Warsowski to Barberio, to Wilson, to Jost. Jost has the Colorado goal on the board. And a shot there goes just wide of the net as Gibson holds on. And it looks like Wilson's having some words with Fowler. Or not Fowler, sorry. Rasmussen, I guess. Number 40. Soderberg and Rasmussen. Oh, Rasmussen's number 70. I don't know whose 40 is. So Ducks, I guess, will win the faceoff. Here's Bull. He comes in and he dumps it from center red. Andrighetto to Zadorov. And Andrighetto coming in now. Andrighetto, he gives it to Como, a shot off the post. Fans can't believe it. Here's Cogliano to Manson. And he gives it up to Kessler on the counterattack, and he gets knocked down. Here's Como to Andrighetto on the counterattack again on the other side. Andrighetto, Barry, Soderberg. Soderberg back to Andrighetto in front, a shot. And it got blocked by Duck. Cogliano comes in, shoots it wide, way wide. Andrighetto, now Como comes with it. Como into the Anaheim end. He gives it to Soderberg. Soderberg wins, shot. Saved by Gibson. Big save by John Gibson there as he keeps it 1-1. Duchesne and Vermette for this face-off. Won by Duchesne. Here's Johnson to Lindholm. To Landeskog. Lindholm lost it to the Ducks. Here's Vermette. There's a Lindholm on both teams. Antoine Vermette. He gives it to that, and there's a shot by Fowler and covered by Varlamov. Might have been deflected in front. Duchesne and Vermette for the face-off. This one to the left of Varlamov. Face-off won by Vermette. Here's Fowler. He gets tipped. The Ducks are still with it. Here's Eves at the side of the net and covered by Varlamov. Matt Duchesne and Antoine Vermette. Won by the Avalanche. They're not going to dump it in. They're going to skate it in. Landeskog. He looks for Duchesne at center, but now the Ducks take it the other way. Vermette flips it in. Picked up by Eric Johnson. This one to Rantanen. Rantanen comes in. He gives it to Lindholm. He gives it to Johnson, who gave it back to Lindholm. Back to Johnson. Now Rantanen. Back to... I can't... Lindholm now. I didn't see the name. McKinnon. Landeskog. Rantanen. Final minute now of the second period. Here's Patrick Eves. Eves trying to get it to somebody. He gives it to Getzlaf. Getzlaf, 35 seconds to go in the second. He shoots in a save made by Varlamov. And the rebound picked up by Varlamov again. McKinnon and Getzlaf for the face-off. Face-offs are 19-4 Anaheim. Won by, I guess, the Ducks. Here's Getzlaf to Perry with a shot and save made by Varlamov. Late in this period. Here's Eves to Bieksa to Holzer. He scores! 1.9 on the clock, and the Ducks take a 2-1 lead in the second. The Colorado fans don't like it, but Corbinian, Holzer from Bieksa, and somebody. It's, maybe Raquel, but it is 2-1 Anaheim in the second period, real late in the second, too. Varlamov got beat up high. It is Holzer's first from Bieksa, and yes, Raquel, Comfort, and Rasmussen for the face-off with 1.9 showing on the clock as Ducks win it, and that's where the period ends. After two, it is 2-1 Ducks. It says Rickard Raquel. It's Ricard Raquel. 2-1 after 2. Second intermission report coming up. So at the end of 2, it's kind of looking like that Calgary-St. Louis game we just had that went into overtime. Only one overtime. But it is 2-1 after 1 between these two. I mean, 2-1 after 2, as it was Anaheim, Colorado, and then Anaheim. But in that game, it was Calgary, St. Louis, St. Louis. But at the end of 2, it is 2-1 Ducks. Shots are 17-16 Anaheim. Hits are 10-7 Anaheim. Time on attack 5:04 for the Ducks. Faced are 4:30 for the Avalanche. Passing percentage 88 for the Avalanche and 82.1 for Anaheim. Penalty minutes 2 for the Ducks, as the Avalanche are 0 for 1 with 2 minutes of power play time on the power play. And Colorado has 4 minutes of 4 minutes in the penalty minutes, as the Ducks are 1 for 2 with 2:50 of power play time. Faceoffs are 21-4 Anaheim. Breakaways and shorthanded goals at zeros. I'm messing up. But coming up the third period of play between the Ducks and Avalanche. Third period about to start here in in Colorado. It's Duchesne and Getzlaf for the faceoff. Won by Duchesne. And now here's Landeskog coming in. Pass to Duchesne, back to Landeskog. This one to Barry, over to Rantanen. Rantanen back to Barry. Barry looks for Duchesne. Duchesne comes in, he gives it to Barry. Barry looks for Rantanen. Or sorry, not Rantanen, but whatever his name is. And in front is Landeskog. He can't put it home, though, as the Ducks are trying to come the other way. Here's Corey Perry. He lost it. I'm trying to get it back now, but Vatanen to Getzlaf. Poked away by the Avalanche. And Vatanen gives it to Fowler. Gives it to Raquel. Back to Fowler. Back to Vatanen. Back to Perry. Perry comes in. And comes deep into the zone. Now here's Landeskog. Landeskog. Up to Wilson, not Nilsson. Barry, Duchesne. Somebody got knocked down. There's no penalty here. Here's Raquel. Huge hit there. And now here's Kessler. Kessler comes in at the half wall. Can he get it to anybody? He gives it to Vatanen. Vatanen. He gave it right to a Avalanche player. That's Wilson. He gives it to Lindholm to Jost. Jost over to Wilson. Wilson gives it back to Lindholm. And picked up by Jost. As he plays a little catch with Lindholm there. And now here comes Cogliano the other way for Anaheim. After that save by Gibson. Eric Johnson up to Soderberg. Soderberg gives it to Como. He gives it to Andrighetto. Andrighetto gives it to Lindholm. Lindholm to Como. Shot got blocked. Andrighetto with it. As the Ducks coming the other way now. Cogliano with it. He's got it. Pass. Back. Bieksa. Cogliano and a high stick there. This could be 4. Here's Cogliano. And a shot there goes wide. Picked up by Colorado. And it is 4 for high sticking. A big break for the Ducks here. Oh, this is a chance to extend their lead. They got a double minor power play. A high stick on. It's against Sven Andrighetto at 9:21 of the third. And in one of the most important parts of this game, the Ducks have a double minor power play. They are 1 for 2 on the power play tonight with 3 shots. Here's Getzlaf to Lindholm. To Getzlaf again. Back to Lindholm. Lindholm to Kessler. Back to Getzlaf. A shot to save made by Varlamov. Here's Kessler. Tipped the other way for Eves. And now Getzlaf with it. Getzlaf in front for Kessler. Kessler back to Getzlaf in front. And the Ducks still trying to control. Here's Kessler. He gives it to Lindholm. To Getzlaf. Getzlaf comes in, shoots, save made, rebound Varlamov holds on. 2:45 to go in this power play for Anaheim. 9:24 to go in the third. A high-sticking double minor, and the Ducks have a 2-1 lead. This is a chance to make it 3-1 and possibly 4-1 if they can get both of them. They only got 45 seconds to get a goal in the first minor. Power play, 2:45 left. Duchesne and Vermette for the faceoff. One by Vermette, cleanly to Bieksa. Bieksa shoots and it's deflected in front. Lindholm of the Avalanche puts it around the boards. And now Barry flips it out. He picked up by Lindholm of the Ducks. Here's Raquel coming in, barely onside. Here's Perry looking for Raquel again as the second unit out there. Bieksa shoots in a save, made rebound. What a save by Varlamov on Perry as he holds on. Oh, he was diving out of his net. I thought Perry made it 3-1, and he can't believe he just missed that. There is no way he just missed that. How? Varlamov, a diving save, and Perry pushed it the wrong way. A minute 45 to go on the double minor power play, so they don't get one on the first set. They can get on the second one, though. Foul to Getzlaf, save made by Varlamov. Kessler to Getzlaf, back to Kessler in front for Eves, and a shot goes wide. Here's Kessler, Getzlaf in front, a shot by Eves, and a save made by Varlamov off the top of the glass. Ooh, I thought that went out. 1 minute to go on the penalty for Colorado. They've killed it off so far. Here's Getzlaf. Getzlaf at the point. He gets knocked down. Here come the Flames, or not the Flames, but the Avalanche. Completely different. Kessler to Eves to Kessler. Kessler comes in, 15 seconds to go on the power play. Kessler with a shot save made by Varlamov. 9 seconds to go on the power play. Power play looking okay for Anaheim. They just can't get it past Varlamov. Corey Perry had the best chance of this power play, and he missed on it. When there's 9 seconds to go on the power play, Duchesne and Vermette for the faceoff to the left of Varlamov. And looks like the Ducks are going to control off the faceoff, but the Avalanche flip it down. No icing here as now the penalty has ended. Lindholm to Bieksa. He gives it to Vermette. Somehow the Avalanche killed off all 4 minutes. A chance. Here's Raquel trying to chase it. He'll get it. And this one picked up by Lindholm of the Avalanche, I think. And here is Landeskog. He puts it around the boards. It'll be picked up by Duchesne. He gave it right to Rantanen. Here's Vermette. 4.5 to go in the third. Regulation time. Raquel. Now Rantanen. Rantanen comes in. And now here's Rickard Raquel. Center red. Thinking he's going to dump it. No, Perry. Back to Raquel. Here Vermette. Vermette shot. It goes wide in the net. Vermette to Bieksa to Lindholm. Back to Bieksa. Raquel looking for it. Here's Bieksa. Back to Raquel. Back to Bieksa. Bieksa to Lindholm. Lindholm to Raquel. Back to Bieksa. Back to Raquel. Raquel with a shot. He scores! 3-1 Anaheim. 2:10 to go in the third, and the Ducks take a 2-goal lead. Rickard Raquel from Kevin Bieksa and Lindholm. 17:50 the time of the goal. This one looks like it'll be a regulation game. Raquel his second from Bieksa and Lindholm. Soderberg and Kessler for the face-off. Won by Kessler. Here's Holzer. Holzer. He looks for Silverberg, but here comes Colorado. Here's Andrighetto. 1:40 to go in regulation. 3-1 Ducks. Andrighetto on this one. The net comes off, and there's a stoppage in play. Fans aren't too pleased with that. He was knocked off by a Duck defenseman, Cogliano. That should be a penalty against the Ducks, but it's not. Soderberg and Rasmussen for the face-off to the right of Gibson. Third period shots are 9-2 Anaheim as Anaheim wins the face-off. Here's Rasmussen to Shaw. 1 minute left in the third period. In front, Varlamov with it. He holds on. 54 seconds to go in the third. And if Colorado can get it out and control in their offensive end, then Varlamov's going to come out of that net. Or has he already? Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he hasn't. Of course he hasn't. His faceoff's right next to him. Avalanche win that faceoff, but Ducks control. And a penalty coming up here against Colorado. Here's Rasmussen. Rasmussen in front to Bull. He shoots, save, rebound. Varlamov touches it. And the Avalanche are shorthanded again. 43.2 to go in the third period, as Avalanche have had penalty problems here in game one, as Carl Soderberg for Slapshot at 19-17 of the third period. McKinnon and Getzlaf for the faceoff. Won by McKinnon, and if Colorado can get it out, they might pull the netminder here. They're not even going to dump it. They are pulling. They pull them. Varlamov out of his net. And it's a chance for Anaheim to make it 4-1. Colorado controlling. It's 5-on-5. Net empty for the Avalanche. Picked up by Fowler. Here's Fowler to Kessler. Kessler back to Fowler. Fowler, can he get it to anybody? He gives it to Getzlaf. He shot towards the open net, but he couldn't get it. Now here's Tyson Jost to Matt Duchene. 12 seconds to go. Here's a chance for the Ducks. Can he get it? Getzlaf has it. He lost it. Now with it. Here's Fowler. He shot at the empty net, and he missed. Kessler with it. Vatanen can't get it to the open net, and the game ends. It's 3-1 the final here in Colorado, as Anaheim wins it 3-1 in game one. So, a great game for the Ducks here. They played on top of their game in Colorado here tonight, as Colorado got one in the first, but that was all they could get. 3-1 your final in Colorado. Ducks with a 1-0 series lead, and post-game recap and 3 stars coming up. Your post-game recap from Colorado. The Ducks take game one, 3-1, and lead the series 1-0. Shots are 27-18, or 27-18 Anaheim. Were, not are, because the game's over. Hits are 16-12 Anaheim. Time on attack, 828 for Anaheim, 704 for Colorado. Passing percentage is 86.0 for Colorado, 80.8 for Anaheim. Penalty minutes, 2 for the Ducks and 10 for the Avalanche, as the Ducks were 1 for 4 on the power play with 7 minutes and 33 seconds of power play time. And the Avalanche were 0 for 1 with 2 minutes of power play time. Faceoffs were 26-8 Anaheim. Breakaways and shorthanded goals were at 0s. The 3 stars, the 3rd star from the Avalanche, Tyson Jost with a goal, no assist, 1 point and 1 hit. As Kevin BX is the 2nd star with no goals, 2 assists, 2 points, and 1 hit. And your 1st star, Ricard Raquel from the Ducks, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, and 1 hit. And that will end game one in this series. And coming up is the Sharks and Canucks.